What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video from the Scalar Learning channel. And today we are doing one of my favorite videos to do, which is the SAT score reveal. So if you guys didn't know, I took the March 2022 SAT and I took it in person, which was really fun. I love doing it every year whenever I can, and I can only take 3 tests per year that I'm allowed by the College Board as a tutor. And so this was one of them. I was very excited to do it, and it was a lot of fun. Now we're gonna see the score. And it was cool too because I got to meet some students as well at the test center that use the channel to grow and improve and all that stuff. So that was a blast. Before I check the score, I do want to state kind of what my experience was with this test. I did find it to be a difficult test. I'm really curious to hear everybody's responses and reactions to what they thought about both the verbal and the math sections. I thought both were pretty difficult. The reading was especially difficult. So as we check the score, I am a little bit nervous to see what I got on the reading. I feel like I really got slammed. Now, normally I've been scoring between like 730 and 750 on the verbal sections. Of course, you know, my expertise is the math area, but it's just been a fun challenge for me to see what I can give. I really had a hard time with the reading section, so I'm a little nervous to see. And as always, nervous to make sure that I got that nice solid 800 on the math, but you know, this is part of the fun. It's an authentic test score reveal, and we're gonna see what happens. We'll let the cards fall as they will, and we're just gonna go with it. But here we go. We're gonna sign in. Boom, boom. It's the moment of truth, my friends. The moment of truth. Here we go. It's up here. Oh my goodness, here we go. March 11th, and for the win, 5,800 on the math. 750, I'm surprised that verbal was so difficult. Okay, cool, so that's excellent. Let's just make sure we can take a look here, because it's nice to get the 800, but I want to make sure everything was correct. Really want to see what I got wrong on the. So cool. A 750 on that. Let's take a look at the math portion. So go to the score. Test questions. Here we go. So the test questions we got. You're kidding me. I only got 3 wrong on the reading. I'm so shocked. That the reading was so difficult. So obviously, look, there's questions that you're going to be unsure of, and this and that. But I think that's the best reading score I've ever had. And there was a lot of questions that I felt like I was guessing, especially in that first passage. So I just want to take a quick look. Really, I just want to see. Let's break down what they usually do. 1, 2, 3. What? I got the first pass. I can't even believe this. Okay, the first question I got wrong was 11. I don't know if that's the first passage or not, but that's crazy. So I guess when I was like between 2 answers, I was making the right guesses, but it wasn't making me feel too confident. The writing I felt really good about, but okay, I missed 3. I never understand how I miss these writing questions because I always feel like I get 100 on the writing. But anyways, okay. We'll talk about those later, but you guys are here for the math, so let's check out the math. Boom, we got 20 out of 20. That's excellent. 38 out of 38. Boom, amazing. Okay, so there were some interesting questions that I did see that are showing me some of the trends that the College Board seems to be following as the test evolves. Obviously, it's going to change dramatically in 2024, but up until that point, I'm still noticing some interesting moves. So, for example, I do see that type of question where they are doing, and I'm going to go into more detail in another video. Now that the test has been released and all that, I'm going to do a full time walkthrough for this test, obviously for everybody, so they can see it and they can see me solve it in real time. But the thing that I'm noticing in contrast to previous years is now there's more of that emphasis of, hey, which of these statements are sufficient to prove this? Like more of those geometry, almost like proof statements. You don't have to write a formal proof. but which is enough information, for example, to show that two triangles are similar or they're congruent. So that keeps coming up. So I do think it's important to make sure to refresh on some of those triangle congruence and similarity theorems, and also how to prove things are parallel, etc. And I also feel like I'm noticing more polynomial graph functions show up for whatever reason. And again, when I go through the actual test in detail, when I do the full walkthrough, I'll give you guys more details on all this stuff. Now, the last thing I want to add as well is, look, I am obviously, what is this, like, I think I've gotten 5 800s now, and of the 6 times I've taken it, one time I got a 790, so like, still bums me out whenever I think about it, because it was not even on a hard question. It was on a pretty easy question, just a mix-up formula. But look, the point is I'm able to go in and do this consecutively and consistently, and it's not by magic, and it's not by, oh, I'm just so good at math. The point that I want to hammer home to everybody is that the reason why I'm able to do this is because of the consistent practice and preparation that I put in, and that for me has just been by teaching. But I didn't get a perfect score. I took the SAT twice in high school. I didn't get it perfect on the math then. Now I can do it essentially, you know, pretty much every single time, as I'm showing by going and taking these real tests timed and all that. So anybody really can do it if you got the mindset and you got the will. Will you get perfect? Maybe not, but can you get pretty close to perfect? Yes, I absolutely think that's in the realm of possibilities, as long as you got the math chops there, you're willing to put in the work and the practice and all that stuff. So anyways, that's the message that I want you to take away from these videos as I do more score reveals. I'll probably take it again. I think I'll be able to take the May one. I'm not sure. Definitely, I usually take the October. So those two, whichever ones I'm allowed to take, I'll be taking them. And that's it, guys. That's the score reveal. It looks like it was a pretty good score overall compared to my other scores. I think in general here, let's take a look back. So 15, 30, 50, 30, 40, 40. So it was tied with my highest score. See, there's that infamous 790. And the funny thing was, I did a score reveal there, so you can see my reaction if you go back to that one from October 6, 2018. And there was a gap during the pandemic, and then boom, took it again in October, and just took it again now. So that's it. If you obviously are interested in tutoring or whatnot, obviously that's my main thing. That's what I do. We also got a nice team of amazing tutors at Scalar Learning. So check us out at scalarlearning.com/tutoring and see who we got. So anybody meshes with you or what you think you're looking for. And obviously we have our SAT course as well, SAT math course, that you can check in the description link below. It's $15 a month. You can sign up whenever you want. You can cancel whenever you want. So use it as long as you'd like. But it's got 4 amazing practice tests that we hand built ourselves. And it's got video explanations for every question. So you can literally just take the test and teach yourself from my video explanations for all the core content and core materials. Plus it's got other downloadables, study sheets, all that stuff that you can't find anywhere else. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you did like the video, click that like button. If you want to see more, make sure to click subscribe. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.